Well, hello there and welcome. So, first things first, we ended the Part 0 intro video by selecting Oswald the Scholar. And as you can see here, we are not playing Oswald. Now, Oswald is great, okay? Don't get me wrong. Oswald is fantastic, right? He's super strong. He does a ton of damage. He finds weak points, right? Which is great. He's amazing. I have changed my mind and I am going to choose Partitio instead. Because I just love his character so much more. Right? He's a really great guy. He's got fantastic voice acting. And he can be really powerful later on. So I like Partitio a lot. I feel like he's a character that I can really get into. I can really enjoy like playing him, right? Which is good because whoever you pick first is locked into your party for a really long time. So I want it to be somebody that I really enjoy. Not that I don't enjoy Oswald, but he's kind of, whatever, right? And Partitio's great. Next, one of the things that I love about Octopath Traveler is that a lot of the game has voice acting, right? There's a lot of stuff that's voice acted. And the downside to that is that I don't really want to be like talking over people that are talking, right? So I'm going to try not to skip any voice dialogue because that's part of what we're here for. And I'm going to try to keep my yapper shut while people are talking until we get in between scenes and we're, wandering around or doing combat or whatever. Yeah. And last but not least, I have played this game a little bit, not a ton. I've played through, I think, Chapter 1 of all the characters. I've also played Octopath Traveler 1 all the way through to the end of one of the characters. I didn't do all of them. So I'm pretty familiar with the systems of the game, but I'll be going through things as we see them, and I'll also be going through the things that are different from 1 to 2, because those are the things that are a little bit surprising to me and that I'm still learning. So feel free to drop me a comment, right, if you think that anything that I'm saying is wrong, or if you've got any hot tips that you want to pass on to me, I would appreciate that. And with that, we are going to get started with Partitio the Merchant. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
Howdy. Looking for a business partner?
What do you think, Partitio? What do we do with this land?
What do you mean, what? There ain't scratch here.
That's exactly why I'm asking, little chickadee. It's a blank slate. It can be whatever we make of it. Long as we got the skill and gumption anyhow.
Wow, Pops. You sure got away with words.
I know, son. Swipe that line if you want.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Even ain't right.
He's a good man.
A real merchant doesn't filch what they want. They buy it.
That's my boy. Fine words. You do me proud.
Oh, I had an idea. If it was up to me, I'd split this whole plot with all our friends. And that way, we could all settle it together.
I like how you think, chickadee. That'd make everyone happier than hens in a coop.
Yeah, smart, huh?
A fine idea, but we can't forget our business interests here. This land is an asset. We bought the deed to it fair and square from its former owner. If we want to divvy it up, Partitio, we can't just give it away for free.
Come on now, Mr. Rock. No need to be stingy.
We're here because we heard there was silver to be found in these hills. Rock and I pooled our money and bought the rights to these lands.
That we did.
Rumor was you couldn't take a step without tripping over silver ore. This is no time to be oohing and ahhing, Chickadee. You want to be a merchant too, right? Then take these leaves and go buy us some silver.
Leaves are money, by the way.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
A merchant cultivates a discerning eye through knowledge and experience. That means hands-on training is more precious than gold.
Yes, sir, Mr. Rock. I'll go buy some silver then. Lickety-split.
Good boy. Negotiate a good price and show us your business acumen.
All right, we're playing the game. So we got to find someone with silver. One of the big things of this game is path actions, right? So Partitio's path. I'm gonna have to get used to saying his name. Partitio, not Partitio. My bad. My bad, Partitio. I'm sorry about that. Partitio can purchase items from townspeople. Okay. Every character has path actions. You push the little button and you can do things with NPCs in town. So Partitio can purchase things. We're going to purchase a dubious silver nugget. Seems a little dubious to me, but, you know, I'm not a merchant.
Hey there, Partitio. Managed to buy any silver?
Sure did. Here, this is it, right?
Give it here. Whoa, now. This is some fine quality ore. You didn't even use all the leaves I gave you, neither.
Your boy has a fine eye, Pap. He must have inherited his business acumen from you.
Thanks.
I bet we can earn a bundle off this. Good work, son.
Bundle of what? Yeah.
We sold off all but a roof over our head to start this business. It's a gamble, that's for sure.
But one well worth it, Pap. The global economy is beginning to adopt a standardized silver leaf to serve as the basis for commerce. We're entering the age of silver. Mark my words.
We're well positioned to earn a fortune. Right. We rise and shine early tomorrow to get digging for silver.
All right.
Woo-hoo! I can't wait to get started, pups.
We're gonna strike it rich, Chickadee.
Look at that, they're building something. They're building a little house. How nice. And they got a whole town. Fancy.
Hey-o! Step right up!
Hey, it's Partitio. He's
Today's
grown
ore
up.
Freshly plucked from the soil, 100% pure, high-quality ore.
Rumors about the quality of this town's silver drew me here to make a deal. But what real guarantee can a youngling like you offer me on its value?
Hey, looks can be deceiving, my fine friend. I've been doing this for 8 years now, and I know my stuff. Purity is the only means by which you can assess silver's ore quality. Take a look at the sheen on this rock. See the luster, that sparkle? Why, this is the finest you'll find in the land. It's even used in old King Dudley's crown.
Impressive.
Bidding starts at 10,000 leaves. Let me hear some numbers, folks.
400,000 leaves. 800,000.
That's a lot of leaves.
1,600,000.
1,800,000 leaves.
We've got 1.8. Any other bidders? Anyone? Sold for 1,800,000 leaves. Much appreciated, friend. Go on, take it. You won't regret this. I guarantee.
That is indeed high-quality silver.
I hear these merchants built this silver operation themselves. In just 8 years, they turned this town into one of the continent's most plentiful sources of silver.
That youngling's got potential. He possesses a discerning eye.
Got it from my pappy.
More than that, he's deft at reading people's hearts. He'll be a fine merchant one day.
He's only 16, too. Soon he'll be a force to be reckoned with.
On to our next nugget. Let's get the bidding started.
All right, let's go tell Pops. Look what I got, Pap.
Hey there, Pops. I sold a bundle today, like always.
That's my boy. Good work. You've grown since we settled here. The town has too.
We're only gonna keep on growing, Pops.
You bet. This town's gonna be something. Just gotta keep on digging up more silver and making a killing. And of course, use the profits to do right by everyone in town.
Yes, sir.
You betcha, Pops. We'll do it together.
Partitio! We've got trouble. That gang's stirring up mischief at the mine again.
Uh-oh.
They're back, huh? Go on ahead. I'll catch up.
Protecting our mine's vital, but keep the violence to a minimum. You hear me?
That's a deal I can't make, Pops. I'm gonna go arouse the town, gather a posse. Whoever's willing to come.
Hey, but just don't do anything risky, you hear?
I didn't hear you.
Dang, boy, he's already gone.
All right, so one of the new things in Octopath Traveler 2 compared to 1 is that everybody has 2 different path actions, one for day and one for night. So during the night, he can hire somebody to help him. So we want to pick somebody useful, right? We don't want to pick somebody with a healing grape. We want to pick somebody with, you know, some kind of good skills. What you got here? Mining, 2 strength. That's not bad. Keep you in mind. Oh, that fella's upstairs. Gotta go the long way around if you want to talk to him. What you got, buddy? Cleave in 2 with 3 strength. Oh, but I don't have enough money for him. Alright. That's fine. Too rich for my blood. Mining, but only 1 skill or 1 strength. And physical boost. No thank you. So we will go back to the miner down here. There we go. Now there's a good chance we're not actually going to use him. But we've got him, right? We got him on our side. So this is our first little mini dungeon area to start the game. The game is structured kind of like this, where it's got several of these mini dungeons all over the place, and that's basically how you get through. And here we have our first fight. So this is telling you about weak points. Okay, every enemy has weak points, and every character has different attacks they can do. So Partitio has a spear and a bow as his attacks. He can also summon the guy, right? The guy that we hired, and that guy has an axe attack, so we can hit a different weak point by using that guy if we wanted to, but we can only use that guy 9 times before we have to hire somebody else. So you want to start out by trying to find their weak points. We found it. You hit a weak point and you break the enemy, and then once they're broken, you can do a whole bunch of extra damage. You also have boost points, BP, right? Yeehaw! So ideally, ideally you break the enemy and then you boost, and then you can do extra damage while they're broken because they take extra damage. And boosting has different effects for different attacks. For basic attacks, it means you get to attack 3 times. For a lot of spells and stuff like that, it means that your spell's just going to be more powerful.
Take this! How's that?
He didn't die, surprising. It's because Partitio is not very strong.
Bring it on!
But we can break him again, and we should be able to kill him this time.
I'm just getting...
You get 1 BP
Maybe
per
next
turn that you don't use BP. So if you use BP in a turn, you don't gain any that turn, right? But if you don't use any, you slowly gain 1 per turn. And then you want to use them all up for a big attack whenever the enemy's broken, or you can use them to break an enemy with multiple attacks at the right time, depending on whether or not you need to do that.
Seems like you're all ready and raring to go.
You look just as raring as any of us, boss.
You bet I am. That lousy gang's really got my hackles up. The more we have, the more they try and take away. Those ruffians got the nose for coin, if nothing else. They're here to take what we worked hard to make, so no holding back.
Yeah, they're good-for-nothing thieves. Let's get them good, boss.
Let's do it.
New face, ain't you? I'm counting on you to watch our backs. Take this. Think of it as a down payment.
Ooh, the boss is doling it out again.
You'd really give coin to a stranger you just met, Partitio?
Of course I would. Folk gotta help each other out if they want to make it in this world.
Strange to think the Wild Stallion's got a soft side.
Bartering or bruising, no one can beat Partitio the Wild Stallion. Too quick by half to let go of his leaves, though.
Quiet back there. Stop the muttering.
Trouble brewing in the ranks, bucko?
Uh-oh.
I knew you'd show up, Gif. Huh. Kind of you to worry about my posse.
Hand over your coin. You're making a tidy profit, aren't you?
We do honest work in our town, and we get honest pay for it. That's why it gets my goat that you scoundrels think you can waltz in here and steal what we shed sweat and blood for.
I love his sayings.
Why not try some honest work for a change?
Gets my
Feels
goat.
good.
Yeah! Give up being rascals and work like the rest of us!
Laborers, all the same. Come on, boys, take them down. This world's about taking, and we're going to be the takers. Yeah!
That rat. He needs someone to cool him down. Listen up, fellas. We can't let this bunch of scoundrels beat us. Double pay for anyone who distinguishes themselves. Let's get to work.
That's our boss. Generous as always.
Come on. Let's get them.
Let's get him.
Let's have ourselves a showdown. Here goes.
Very nice. So same exact deal. You just want to hit the weak points and then do a bunch of damage after that. Now since there's two guys here, it's a little bit different, right? I don't necessarily want to just boost on this guy unless I'm confident I'm going to kill him, which I'm not. So I'm going to hit this guy to break him because that takes his next turn away.
Take this. Yeehaw!
And then we can keep doing that until we get a good point where we want to do a bunch of damage. I don't really know when that point's going to be, but I don't think it's right now.
Bring it on.
We'll go for it now, though. I don't really know when's a good time, but let's use this guy too.
Let's do it.
Oh, no, we can't use the guy when you boost. All right, well, I guess we're going to boost. So this one is an arrow attack instead of a spear, but that doesn't matter as long as he's broken. And then we're going to receive JP, which is the points that you use to buy skills. Another thing is that you can only gain up to 5 BP. So if you look in the top right up there, we've got 5 little dots. So I've got 4 BP right now. I can use 3 of them. If I gain one more, that's fine, but you don't ever want to like over max on your BP, right? Because you're just losing it for nothing then. So I might as well use it now. We've got an enemy broken. We're going to get some damage on him. I'm also at about half health, so I have to watch my health here because it's 2 against 1, and I'm just a merchant with not a lot of great healing. Although I do have the rest skill, so I can heal myself, right? But I'm watching my health, so this is a good time to do some damage without having to worry about healing. Maybe I'll heal next turn. Oh, we killed him. Look at that. Surprising. They're weaker than I thought. So then we should be able to break this guy and maybe kill him next turn, depending based on how weak that other guy was, right? Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll do a rest. Just in case, you know. Better safe than sorry.
I'm just getting... Here goes. Yeehaw! Let's do it. Arrow of fortune.
And there we go.
All in a day's work. Ha! Not so tough after all, huh?
Damn. Don't think you'll get away with this.
Right. None of that cliche hogwash now.
Retreat! We're getting out of here.
Ha! And stay gone, you lily-livered lowlives!
Yeah.
We did it, boss!
Yeah! What a victory! Y'all did good, fellas.
So what do y'all say we go and have ourselves a celebration?
I say, let's make it a big one.
Let's do it. I'm sure they'll never be back.
You hear that, everyone? Food and drinks on Partitio!
Woo! That's our boss! Generous as always.
Hold your horses. I didn't say nothing about buying anyone.
Come on, boss! Hurry it up!
Hey, I said it!
I see a lot of myself in Partitio.
You're what? I think my ears are deceiving me. Say that again, Rock.
I'm leaving town. For good.
That joke ain't funny, partner. We built this place together. This silver mine is what it is today because of us. Both of us. Right when we're about to grow it even bigger, you hightail it out of here? Why?
Capitalism is a stormy sea, my friend. Its waves rise and fall, and its tides ebb and flow. Fortune has favored us, and a high tide has graced our town. However, the tides are always changing, Pap.
What about our people? The ones who followed us here?
I'll leave you with one word of warning. You do recall the contract we signed when we bought this land 8 years ago? It has one crucial flaw.
What's that?
I'm sure you'll find out soon enough.
Hey, partner, wait!
The tide's ebbing away from this town, Pap. Goodbye.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think I ate more than I could stomach. This town's gonna get even bigger. All of us are working hard to make it so. Oh, Mr. Rock. Heading home early today, huh?
Nothing to say, huh?
Partitio,
Oh,
may I have a word with you?
never mind.
Partitio, I'm leaving this town.
Huh?
I won't mince words. This silver mine's days are numbered. Silver is being mined worldwide now, and it is the commodity's destiny to slowly devalue. I'm washing my hands of the precious metals trade and traveling to the eastern continent.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Mr. Rock.
The East is rich and prosperous, a land abundant with promising wares. Have you heard of something called a steam engine.
I have.
It is a revolutionary device that uses energy derived from steam to provide unprecedented power. We're entering the age of steam, Partitio. I'm certain of it.
What happened to the age of silver?
Look at yourself in the mirror, and you'll see eyes sparkling with excitement. You have the spirit of a true capitalist. A golden opportunity like this has your blood pumping.
Thanks for the compliment.
Partitio, I want you to come with me. I want your talent, your drive, your charisma.
My Riz?
You possess a rare talent. I've traveled the world over and met few your equal. What do you say? Will you leave this town behind and join me on an exciting new venture?
What about Pops?
Together we can amass a fortune that would be the envy of the world.
Wow, Mr. Rock. You're always thinking 10 moves ahead. I admire you more than any other merchant. But I can't go with you. Right now, all I want is to stay and work hard with the folks here in town. I'm real sorry, Mr. Rock.
Partitio, that sparkle in your eye tells me what's really in your heart. Your gaze is on the horizon, your spirit dancing at the thought of the potential business opportunities out there for you. I see your mind is made up. A shame. Truly a shame. It saddens me to think of your talents withering along with this town. Goodbye, Partitio.
Mr. Rock.
Bye, Mr. Rock. Hey, what's going on here?
Here you go, Pops. My special beef and veggie stir-fry surprise.
Oh, boy. Smells delicious. Hang on, Partitio. There's no beef in here. So you wouldn't really call it beef and veggie stir-fry surprise, now would you?
That's the surprise.
I can when we're broke. We can't afford beef. So, fill up on the name, if nothing else. Please?
Times are tough, huh? We dig and dig, pull up all the silver we can sell, and it only gets us enough coin for table scraps. That contract I signed, biggest mistake I ever made. The original owner of this plot of land retains the right to buy it back at any time they so please.
Well, that ain't right.
I can't believe I didn't notice that fine print when I signed the darn thing. That rotten landowner let us do all the hard work building this place up, and then snatched the whole thing back once the silver started taking off. Since then, all the profits from the silver we mine get sucked up by that leech of a landowner. I ended up pushing myself so hard trying to turn a profit, I drove myself into the sick bed.
Eat my share, Pops. The merchant's health is the seed capital, and you need all you can get.
Fine words. When'd you get so eloquent, Chickadee?
Darn it, we're out of medicine, too. Hold on, Pops. I'll go buy you some more pharmaceuticals.
I'm sorry, son. It's me that's keeping you tied to this mess of a place.
Thank you. Howdy there, fellas.
Boss, got any work for us? None of us have had a job for days. We can't even afford a decent meal.
This town's done for. We've lost everything. I gotta find a way to make this last measly crust of bread keep me going.
Hey, boss. You got a job for me? Any job?
Sorry, I want to hire you, but I don't got the leaves. It's hard to make a living with that silver mine now. The landowners' laws are squeezing us dry.
Damn. What are we supposed to... Harry, that's my crust. Give it back.
Harry.
Shut up. I'm taking it. I've got mouths to feed too.
That's enough. Here, y'all split my bread. It ain't much, but it'll tide you over.
Boss,
Damn. Sorry, Harry. Sorry, Nikki. It's my fault you're suffering. If only I could make things better. If only I could look out for you. Never imagined it'd end up like this. I never knew what a devil poverty was, or how much pain it could bring.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure out something to do for work.
boss, it's not your fault.
Damn, you're pathetic. Look at you cry.
Why you gotta be like that, man?
Now stop with the waterworks and pony up the leaves, bucko.
Giff, as if today couldn't get any worse. Smart of you to toady up to that leech of a landowner.
The most important thing in life is figuring out whose side to take, bucko. You haven't forgotten that contract from 16 years back now, have you? A merchant like you should understand the power of a flimsy piece of paper.
What do you want, Giff?
I got a message from our benevolent landowner. Tax on silver's going up. Lucky you. A lot of competition in the silver trade lately. Ore prices are going down, down, down. Hurts the boss's kindly old heart to do this, but times are tough.
You think we'll stand for that? You ain't getting another leaf out of us.
Yeah, we're all struggling just to eat.
Getting rebellious, eh? In this world, there are those who squeeze and those who get squeezed. You idiots are the latter. You're nothing but lemons to me. Your job is to get squeezed into lemonade.
You...
Though none of you can afford to buy lemons anymore, can you? Listen up, bucko. Next time I come to collect, I'm taking a bigger cut.
Boss.
Damn it! Hey, Pops. I'm back.
Something happened? I've never seen you look so dispirited.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Partitio. I won't pretend to know what's got you down, but here's a word of advice. Why not just go for it? Do whatever it is you want to do most. You'll never lose if you never try, son. But you'll never win either.
That settles it. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a Kate's whisker, Pops. Thanks for the advice.
Kid's face lit up like a miner's lantern.
It's all over for us.
They're gonna squeeze us until we're dry as the desert sand.
Fellas, listen up. You wanted a job, and I got one for you. Let's send those leeches packing.
You mean it?
I've been holding back ever since they took our deed away from us. We've all suffered in silence. Now, well, I've finally understood. That dastard landowner, well, only thing on their mind is how to grow rich and fat off our toils. They don't care a whit about what happens to us or our town. That's why we gotta take it back, and our lives with it.
I'm with you, boss.
This is our town. We'll fight for it.
Thanks, fellas. Now that that's settled, let's hustle on over to that Snake Gifts place.
Yeah!
All right, let's hustle on over. Okay, now it's the first real quote-unquote dungeon. So we want to find whatever chests we can. And we want to make our way towards the end.
I'm just getting warm. Take this. Bring it. How's that? Here goes. Yeehaw! Take this.
Probably should have boosted there.
Time to divvy up the earnings. Let's have ourselves a showdown. Bring it on. Here goes. Take this.
Oh, I was hoping we might be able to kill that guy.
Good effort. I'm just getting warmed up. Here goes. Take this. Bring it
Now, one of the
on.
really nice things about starting with Partitio is that he has the rest skill, so it recovers his own HP and SP. So early on, you really don't have to worry that much about your
Here
HP, because you
goes.
can heal for free whenever you want.
Hoo boy. Yeehaw. All right. Maybe next time.
So, as usual with any RPG dungeon, right? You don't want to go to your objective. You want to go everywhere but your objective, so you can get all the items first.
I'm just getting take this.
And one of the cool things about Octopath is they show you the general direction of your objective on the map or on the radar, so you know where not to go, right? If you want to explore and get items.
Here goes.
This guy did not have a spear weakness, very sad, but he did have a bow weakness, so that's good.
Take this. I'm Yeehaw! Time to divvy up the earnings.
We'll go all the way around to get this chest. Bronze shield, alright.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
We surprised our foe. That means we get a free attack. Nice.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Okay, we actually
All
killed
in
it.
A day's work.
It's definitely one of the downsides of Partitio is that he's on the weaker side, you know, in terms of combat strength, right? He's a merchant. I think it's pretty fair for him to, like, not be strong in combat, right? It's not like it's a huge problem or anything. It's just he's not as strong as somebody like Oswald.
Here goes. Yeah, take this. Here.
And then I should be doing this more because the thing is, every time you rest, you get SP, right? So we're going to have to rest to recover our HP, you know, somewhat relatively frequently. So we don't really have any SP problems at all. So we might as well be using this Arrow of Fortune every time we boost because this does a lot of damage. That's fine. It also gives us JP, which, again, that's your job points. So that's what you use to buy abilities for your character. So you really want as much JP as you can get. So there's really no harm in using Arrow of Fortune, like, a lot.
Arrow of Fortune. Got you.
Look at that, 3 JP.
Maybe next time.
And then we got 6 for the battle, so it's not like it's a huge amount of JP, right? But, I mean, it's 3 more than we would have had if we didn't use that ability, right? So... And then here we are at the end of the dungeon, and you can always tell that because there'll be a save point and there'll be a little merchant here where you can stock up on any items if you need them. Both of those weapons are relatively weak and expensive, so I think we're going to pass. I think we're good. We're just going to save and fight a boss.
Did you see the tears on that fool's face earlier?
You said it, Giff.
Excuse me, Giff.
Huh? Look who it is. I'm moved. I am. Came to give me what you owe me early?
Huh. Something like that.
Not exactly.
Here, a coin made from our silver.
One measly leaf? You trying to insult me?
You're the one insulting it, you rotten scoundrel. Every fortune's made from a pile of these. The little guys. Treat one with contempt and you'll lose them all. That goes for money and for people.
What a joke.
We've made up our minds, Giff. We're taking our town back.
You? A third-rate merchant from the sticks? You're just as stupid as your father.
What did you say?
The original owner of this plot of land retains the right to buy it back at any time they so please. That bit of fine print wasn't even in the original contract. The landowner slipped it in at a later date, all quiet-like.
Hey, you can't do that.
Your gullible idiot of a father never even noticed. Thanks to you, we've lived fat off the hog. Earned ourselves a mine and a bunch of fool miners for next to nothing.
That ain't right.
You're dirty through and through. You tricked my pops and stole everything from us.
Yeah, well, too bad. This world, see? It's made so that people with smarts, like me, we win.
You've done it. You really, really got my goat. Get ready, Giff. Because we're taking our town back from your dirty mitts. Let's tussle, Giff.
All right, it's a boss fight.
I'm just getting warmed up.
3-on-1, that doesn't really seem fair, but all right. So we have 2 lackeys and Giff. I don't really know what the plan is here. We probably want to find some Giff weaknesses. Okay. He roars with laughter. Okay. So the reason for that, the reason why we want to find his weaknesses is because bosses have the ability to like prepare an attack for the next turn, right? Sometimes the boss will, they do some, you know, they'd say some text. They say, oh, I'm gonna hit you really hard next turn. And they do like a purple mist around them. And it's gonna hurt, right? You don't want to get hit by that. So if you can break them before they do that, then you won't get hit by it. So my idea here is to get him lower on his shields so that we can break him if we need to. But I don't need to yet. For now, I'm just gonna heal because I'm low on HP. Roars with laughter. That's good that he's doing that because it's 3-on-1. And then here we're at 5 BP, so we definitely want to do something. I don't really want to hit that one guy with the one shield because he's got a buff on him, which... Oh, raises speed. Never mind, I do want to hit him. I thought it was an evasion thing. Okay, I do want to hit him. So I want to use my boost here because otherwise we lose it, right? So what's going to happen is we're going to break him and then we're going to start doing a bunch of damage to him after that. Unless he's not weak to spears, and then I'm going to be really sad.
Not bad. Bring it on.
I'm going to be really sad if he's not weak to spears, which he's not, by the way, so it's very sad. Okay. Look, he's weak to bows. That's bad too. So he just buffed that guy's physical attack. Ouch.
Here goes.
So hopefully that guy is weak to spears because I do not want that. Okay. I did that because that takes away his next turn. So that's equivalent to like healing for a turn's worth of damage, which is maybe worth it. This is a rough fight, right? It's 3-on-1. So, you know, do the best you can.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. All right, so we're also looking at their health, right? So if you look at their name and their name is in white, then they are greater than 50% health. Yellow is less than 50%, and then red, I think, is less than 25%. I think that's true. Again, we're at full BP. Here we want to use an arrow because the guy's already broken.
Arrow of fortune.
didn't die. Very sad.
Ah, darn.
The other thing that I'm
just
thinking
getting
about here
warmed
that
up.
I'm not really sure about... Oh, good, he's red now. Okay. That I'm thinking about but I'm not sure about is that I'm not sure if GIF will call reinforcements or not, because that's a thing that bosses can do sometimes. Yeah. I also don't know if I really want to use all my BP to kill him. I guess I might as well, right? Yeah.
Arrow of fortune. Hooey.
Okay.
Here goes. Hoo-boy.
Definitely want to heal here.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Let's try a bow attack, because if I can hit him with a bow, then I can hit him with Arrow of Fortune to hit a weakness, but no, so never mind. It was a waste. And we're healing again. Again, one of the great things about Partitio is he can... Partitio is he can just
Arrow of fortune.
heal as often as he wants to, as long as you don't hit the wrong ability.
Oh, shucks.
Shucks. You can also boost rest, which increases the amount that it heals.
Hoo-boy.
The downside is that on a turn when you use BP, you don't gain
Bring
BP,
it
so
on.
it's a trade-off there. Seems like GIF is fairly safe as long as his minions are up. I guess he's not going to do his purple mist attack as long as the two guys are up, or as long as one of the two guys are up. So I feel like I'm relatively safe here,
Hoo-boy.
considering that I can heal infinitely.
Bring it on. I'm here. Arrow of fortune. Got you.
Okay.
I'll squeeze you.
And there you go. So sometimes on the boss's turn, they can say, well, I'm going to charge up and hit you next turn. And other times, they can attack you and then say, well, I'm going to charge up and hit you next turn. So that's what he did there. So that's why it's really great to leave him at one shield left, because you can break him when you need to. That also means that anytime when a boss's turn is coming after your turn, and then the next turn, the boss's turn is coming before your turn, you should probably try to break them before that happens, because, you know, they could decide to do this, and then you have nothing that you can do about it before their next turn. That's not the case now, thankfully, right? I can break him here, so we're fine. But it could have happened. So that's something to watch out for. If the boss gets 2 turns in a row, that could be very dangerous for you.
Take this. Bring it on. Yeehaw! Let's
And
do
then
it.
here, we're obviously not going to kill him, but that's the best damage that you can get is when they're broken and you have 3 VP to use a good, strong attack.
Good effort. Yeehaw!
And then here, I really want to get his shields down again in case he does something silly, like tries to prep a big attack. But I also want to heal. We're going to get his shields down first, just in case. So here he has 2 turns in a row, right? If he decides to do a charged attack here, we are in a lot of trouble, and there's nothing we can do about it. I'm actually going to heal here just in case he does that, because I can't stop him from doing it, but I can heal.
Rockin' little.
Okay, we're good.
Yeehaw! Good effort.
I'll squeeze
Oh.
you dry.
Come on. That
Hey, morons! Stop slacking off! Get over here and finish this fool!
Now you call for help? Fine by me. I'll take you all on.
Okay, so this is new in Octopath Traveler 2. Every character has a latent power.
Here goes.
I don't think it actually said what Partitio's latent power was, but there you go. Oh no, yeah, I wanna break him. So I can see here that I have 2 turns before he has his next one. So my instinct there was to heal, is because I'm at half health, right? But actually, I want to just attack him twice. I don't want to boost. I don't want to heal. I just want to attack him twice, because that way I continue to gain BP every turn. And I'm going to break him, and then I can do a bunch of damage on his next turn, and then I can heal after that.
Take this! Yeah. I'm just getting warmed up. Arrow of fortune! Good effort!
Oh, okay. His latent power can give you BP. That's cool.
Yeehaw! Hoo-boy!
Rotten little.
I'm just getting warmed up.
So knowing that, right, since he's already in the red, which should mean less than 25% HP, means he's near death, right? We could probably kill him soon. That should mean my plan, here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to hit him, right? And then next turn, he's going to be at 3 shields, and I'm going to be at 4 BP. So I'm going to break him, and then use my latent power, and then hit him with the strong attack after that. And hopefully that kills him. And if not, I'm sad. I'm still comfortable, I'm not going to die, but I'm sad, right? So let's see.
Yeehaw! How's that?
Oh, he died just from
All
that,
in
so
a
never mind.
day's
We're good.
work. Well now, made your peace?
Wait! Spare my life! If it's money you want, I got it. Loads of it. See?
Whoa there. Silver. So this is where you've been hiding all the coin you swiped from us.
We can rebuild our town with this.
You won't blame me, right? I was just following orders.
That's so. Then fetch your boss. I'd like to have a word.
I can't do that. No one's ever met him.
Huh. Come to think of it, Pop said he handled the contract and all the negotiations by post. Neither me nor Pop's ever had a face-to-face. So, Giff, who is this landowner anyway?
You can't make me talk. It'll be my hide if I do.
It'll be your hide if you don't.
Too bad for you. It'll be your hide if you don't.
Hey, that's a good line.
Rock brilliant. The tycoon himself.
Mr. Rock?
What? Mr. Rock? But why?
The man's got a ruthless mind for business. This was his plan all along.
You're lying. This has to be some mistake. I'm sure of it. Mr. Rock could never do that to us. He wouldn't.
last time the store shelves were so well stocked?
Life's returning to our little town.
Hey, Greenhorn, hurry up and move this material.
Yes, sir!
It's GIF.
We're gonna work you hard until you pay off your debt, you hear?
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Partitio, sir.
Pops, you fine to be walking around?
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm too busy to be dead. I'm distributing the wealth stolen from us back to the townsfolk. And life's starting to come back to our town.
It sure is. Oh, I almost forgot. I made arrangements to get the materials you wanted.
Woo, you're a lifesaver. Hey, Partitio. Can we have a talk?
Uh-huh. We're talking now, ain't we?
Just be quiet and follow me for a spell, will you? It's been 16 years since we settled here. We started from nothing and had our fair share of ups and downs.
Yeah, you could say that again. Pops, Mr. Rock, he...
I don't give a hoot about Rock no more, son. He left us in the lurch. I don't ever want to see his face again. Listen, I want you to look to the horizon. You've got a bright future ahead of you. You're gonna be something, if I reckon right. Something too big for this little town to contain, even if it wanted to.
Pops?
Don't worry about us anymore. We can get along just fine without you.
Boss! Partitio!
Boss!
You've got too much potential for our little town. It'd just go to waste here. That's why I want you to hit that dusty trail already. Get along, little chickadee.
This town's my home. I grew up here. But to be honest, as the day is long, I've wanted to see the world for a while now. Ever since Mr. Rock took off and left us. I don't regret staying here, not for an instant. But now, well, I know how painful poverty can be.
Boss.
We managed to weather our troubles here, even if just barely. But somewhere out there, I know there's folks suffering just as much as we did, or worse. I want to do what I can for them. Use my talents to make the world a better place.
Being a merchant ain't just about making bundles of leaves. It's the reason why that matters. I'm proud of you, son.
Pops.
You're no chickadee any longer. You're a full-fledged, bona fide merchant.
Oh my gosh.
Go on. Help others like you helped us. Bring prosperity to all those troubled folks out there.
I just want to say, I get so wrapped up in these stories. Like, I'm just sitting here watching this, like, with a big smile on my face the whole time. I can't help it. It's really, it just makes me happy. I like these stories a lot.
Get along now, Partitio. We'll see to the town while you're gone.
Yeah, we'll keep
Great
it
music
safe
too,
and
by the way.
sound.
Don't worry about us, boss.
Boss, take care out there.
Fellas. You all say so. I got no choice now, do I? I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
And there you go. And so, with lofty ambitions stirring deep within his breast, Partitio leaves his hometown behind. Untold thousands across the world suffer under the yoke of poverty, and he has vowed to friends and family to help them all. Onwards this young merchant strides with eager step, excited by the prospect of discovering what's over something something. End of chapter 1. There you go. It was a good one. I really like it a lot. Oh my gosh. Ah, that was a good one. Oh. Oh, this is a side quest, by the way. But that's the end of Partitio's chapter 1. It was a great one. I love this game. I love this game. I love all the little stories. I love the things that all the characters do. I love Partitio, right? He's a great guy. So, with that, we are going to come back for next time. The whole thing about this game, right? Octopath Traveler, there's 8 travelers, 8 different paths. So we start the game by doing chapter 1 for every character. So we are going to come back next time with chapter 1 for whichever the next character is. And I will see you later.